All right, so there are some patch notes for the forthcoming update on the spinoff website that have been shared today across platforms, and I wanted to give you guys a heads up on it. I'll put the link in the description so you can read the whole thing yourself. But a couple of pretty exciting things. First is there's a new game mode, Challenge the World. This is for the real life courses. They've never been in Challenge the Valley because the thought was that they're not really part of the valley. So now the real life courses are going to have their own sort of challenge the valley called Challenge the World. And they're going to be 18 hole courses. And they're going to be Maple Hill MPO and FPO, Nokia. And they're changing Emporia Country Club to Champions Landing. I'm not sure what's driving that. If you know, put a comment, please. But anyway, it's going to have a different name apparently. So that's really exciting. It's going to be really cool to have some new badges to get and some new disc. There's a 4-star on the Challenge the World mode. Challenge the Valley has 3. There's a 4-star called the Mastery badge. Those are going to yield special discs with special stamps, it says. So pretty cool, pretty exciting. They changed the baskets on the real world courses to match the baskets on the fantasy courses. Uh, they have started work, they say, on the 2024 Team Series players and the packs. So that'll be exciting to see some new discs come in the game. Made some changes in the user interface. They put a timer, they're going to put a timer on the multiplayer season panel that's going to kick in about 2 weeks out. Uh, that should save a lot of questions on Facebook. When's the season going to end? So long overdue, but they're getting there. So you're gonna have an in-game inbox now where you get your rewards from events, tournaments, and other cases. So that's interesting. Um, so it used to be able, you just go in, you hit play, and it pops up. Now it's going to be in an inbox. So a little more organized. They put the Strive into the Royal bag. Not a fan of any of those gimmick bags personally, so that's not huge for me. But my guess is that with the new season 7, that we're going to probably see the Glide Skip Strive as the main prize. We'll see. That's just my total guess. I have no insider information on that. Let's see. They added some different disc, and the thing that really, really caught my attention. This is super cool. You can read these other issues, but this one, the last issue it mentions, the game is sometimes too happy. I like the way they phrase that. I think it's a translation thing. With causing spit outs. So they've adjusted the disc behavior when colliding with the basket chain so that they're going to reduce the amount of rubber band spit outs, as they call them. Um, I I think I know what they mean by that. There are some times where you can tell a spit out was justified, and other times where you just are left with your mouth hanging open and going, "What the hell just happened?" And oh, by the way, that cost me a round. Um, so that is super frustrating, and so they have addressed that finally. I'm really stoked to see what that means in reality. My guess is it's going to be less spit outs, but not entirely eliminated, which is fair because obviously there are spit outs in real life. But the proportion of spit outs in the game has far exceeded what I've ever experienced in real life. So reduction of those is super welcome. And the last thing they say, they looked at the survey that was put out on the ranked multiplayer, and they're compiling results and drawing conclusions. And so we may see some changes in the ranked multiplayer. But so anyway, again, I'll put a link in the description. You can go read this yourself. And there's no date on this, obviously, so it's like it's a draft that somebody put on their website, almost like a leaked patch notes. And I have no idea when this is going to come about. Hopefully soon, possibly even next week. I'm thinking, but we'll see. But some exciting changes coming to the game. All right, hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you around the valley.